Hey guys, Shadow Wolfie here, and today we're playing some more Wolf Survival 2. But before we get started, this is indeed a lapis lazuli necklace. If you couldn't tell what I was saying before, I mean, I say it pretty clearly. Ha, joke, funny. I'm funny. Ha. But before we get started, we're gonna do some shoutouts, and some shoutouts today go to Sarah Razor, aka Blackout, Opus, Wolf Princess, Evnos, and Keeping Credit Ecomons, Malice, Heather, and Crystal 42, and let's begin by adding some people to the Paw Center today. Yes, indeed. That is not how you spell twinkle, Shadow. What are you doing with your life? Gee, I don't know. Wow. So you want to know what's fun? You know snow, right? Or do you not? If you don't know what I'm talking about, just don't listen to this. So, actually, do I want to spoil this for you? No, I don't. Anyways, moving on. You know, I am so glad I don't sit next to, Bob anymore. I am so glad. But you want to know what's, not fun? I sit away from my bestest friend in the world. I was hoping that maybe, when we switched seats, I would end up next to them. But no, nah, man. No, I ended up next to a human. You idiots. You know, it's fine. Humans, that human at least, isn't that hard to deal with. Yeah. So, there's this funny thing. So my teacher, is sitting there grading me, right? And he's like, well, I guess I just gave Shadow 55 out of 5 points. And everybody's like, good job, Shadow. And I'm like, no! And then one of my bestest friends in the world, if you're watching this, why? And if you're watching this, why? Okay, why? You could be doing anything right now. Watching Fairy Tale. I mean, doing something productive with your life. Not to say that this isn't productive. I mean, I'm a trash can. Why are you watching a trash can play Minecraft? That's literally the cringiest thing since 2013. And that was really cringy. Especially for me. If you guys don't know what 2013 was, well, don't look back on my videos, that's for sure. I mean, seriously, don't look back. Do not look back. Anyways, so my best friend is like, lucky. And I'm like, no! Ugh! But you want to know that kid that got harassed by Bob? Yeah, he's doing so much better than Bob. It's funny because you honestly, when you bully someone like that, you don't know how much success they're gonna get in a few years. And once they get that success, you're gonna be like, I should have been their friends. Not to say that you would be their friend only to use them. That's not what I'm saying at all. Don't do that, people. That's not okay. It's just people don't understand how much power they'll have in a few years. I mean, the person who you bully could be your boss. Think about it that way. And you could be on the streets. Think about it that way. I'm just saying, not telling the future here, or am I? Haha. Yeah. I got to see my best friend today, and that was great. You know, I always make it a goal whenever I see this best friend of mine, to hug them. Because, honestly, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do that again. You wanna know something? I really hope they're not watching this, because if they are, oh my gosh. No. I should be writing right now. I have a lot of things to write about. A lot of Spooktober things. So, back to what I was saying. I get off track easily. I'm sorry. So, I try to hug this person because I don't know when I would do it again. You know, I'm not one for hugs. I mean, I despise hugs. You know, I hug certain people. And if I hug you, well, don't think anything of it, okay, please? or I can't tell you what to do. So, I mean, think of it how you wish. Just don't think about it too deeply. Or maybe you should, because I might be using metaphors here. I mean, every word I speak is a metaphor. Oh my goodness! Whoa! I'm getting deep here. Are you with me? Or am I just in another world? Ha. Ha ha! I could be a robot. These random thoughts enter my mind daily. Honestly, people thought I was a robot last year because I showed no emotion. Well, look at me now. I'm an emotional freak. That's actually pretty accurate, though. Right. So I make it a mission to hug this best friend of mine every time I see them. Because if I don't, well, you know, I live in the present now. So if I don't do it, then I'm not living in the present. If I don't do what I want to do, okay? Gotta do it. Gotta jump over my fears. Gotta grow my wings and take the leap. Wow, I'm turning very motivational. Didn't mean to do that, but you know, it comes in handy sometimes. Right. So this best friend of mine, they're really cool. Yeah. All I can really tell you is that they're a Virgo. And that's it. I discovered the greatest thing today. You know how I love Virgos? I adore Virgos. Not as much as Geminis, but I adore Virgos. They're cool people. Every Virgo I've met, I've liked. You could take that however you please, but every Virgo I've met, I've liked. Okay? Got that good. So my teacher, my favorite all-time teacher of this year, which, whoa, that's a lot. I never usually have favorite teachers. I'll probably hate him by the end of the year, but I'm not sure, because I found out today that since he has his birthday in August, that can only mean one possible thing because he doesn't act like a Leo, he's a Virgo. I knew it. He was either a Capricorn or a Virgo, and I was right. Freaking yes, no wonder why I like him. Gee. And then my second favorite teacher, whoa, is a Gemini. You know, zodiacs have to do with everything in my life. They really do. I'm sorry, I get really passionate with zodiac signs. So, I asked my best friend today, I was like, I have a statue. I made the statue in art. And I was like, hey, what's this? And they're like, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, ha, how many more minutes will it take you? I tested you last year on this, you should know. I actually did test them last year. And I eventually gave them the answer. Because, you know, I'm nice like that. Oh, one more story before I go. So, you know how I have this long-term sub for my, class in art, right? Yeah, she hasn't been here for a while, in a month or so. So, you know, the sub comes in. I really hate this sub. Not my long-term sub, but a sub for my sub. And she just gets down on this sub. I mean, my sub for my sub hates the long-term sub, and I'm like, I'm with you. Yo, I changed my mind on you. I like you now, okay? You're pretty cool. Pretty chill. Not really. You're a ball of flames. But you motivate me, so it's cool. And they flat out swore about 5 times. And I'm like, You're probably the realest teacher I've met, besides my favorite Virgo teacher. Thank you. Thank you. And we're all signing petitions for her to be the long-term teacher. And I'm just like, I'm so proud of you, my child. Even though they're human. So, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in paradise, my humans, and bye!